200 meters above a raging gorge, engineers attempted the impossible, building a fairy tale on the edge of oblivion.
465 tons of marble, 1.5 million bricks, all hoisted by steam power to this impossible summit.
In 1868, nothing stood here but ancient ruins and 8 meters of solid rock blocking every dream.
Watch 710 years of engineering mastery unfold, from dynamite blast to the world's tallest castle.
September 5th, 1869, the foundation stone descends and a 17-year miracle begins. Before a single stone could rise, engineers carved 2 kilometers of access road through virgin alpine forest.
The steam crane, capable of lifting 2 tons at a time, would become the beating heart of this impossible construction.
8 meters of limestone stood between vision and reality, removed 1 controlled explosion at a time.
Controlled blasts carved the foundation platform, each explosion calculated to fracture precisely where engineers demanded.
200 workers cleared thousands of tons of rubble, racing against Bavaria's short construction season. 3 months of excavation created a platform strong enough to support 65,000 square feet of castle.
Drainage channels carved into bedrock would protect Neuschwanstein Castle from moisture for centuries.
Portland cement, revolutionary technology in 1869, would bond Neuschwanstein Castle's foundations to the mountain itself.
Precise cement ratios ensured the foundation would cure harder than the mountain stone it bonded to.
Foundation cement 3 meters deep bonded directly to bedrock, creating an unbreakable anchor against alpine storms. 1.5 million bricks, each inspected by hand, would form Neuschwanstein Castle's hidden structural core. The steam crane lifted 2 tons every 6 minutes, revolutionizing what mountain construction could achieve. Foundation walls 3 feet thick would carry the weight of the world's tallest castle for centuries.
Local limestone from the Swabian Alps would cloak Neuschwanstein Castle in its iconic white facade.
Iron clamps bonded each limestone block to the brick core, elegant facade concealing structural strength. The gateway building rose first, temporary home to the king who watched his dream emerge stone by stone. Bavarian slate tiles, each hand-split to exact thickness, would shed rain and snow for over a century. June 1872, the gateway building complete. But the real challenge lay ahead.
The palace would dwarf everything before it. 150 meters of palace perched on a cliff.
Engineers pushed the foundation platform to within meters of the 200-meter drop, precision at the edge of oblivion.
Foundation trenches 5 meters deep received iron reinforcement, revolutionary engineering for 1872. 12 continuous hours of pouring created a monolithic foundation bond with the alpine bedrock.
Brick walls rose in coordinated sections, 150 meters of structure taking shape simultaneously.
Gothic pointed arches, each requiring 60 precisely angled bricks, would frame alpine vistas for eternity.
Floor beams 12 meters long would support the weight of kings and the footsteps of millions to come. Oak floor planks fitted without gaps, solid enough to support the castle's revolutionary steel framework.
Second floor walls enclosed the king's private chambers, rooms no visitor would ever see in his lifetime.
The throne hall demanded impossible spans. Only hidden steel could achieve the king's medieval vision.
Blacksmiths forged structural steel by hand, Industrial Revolution strength shaped with medieval craft. Steel beams weighing 2 tons each required 8-horse teams to reach the summit. The throne hall's hidden steel skeleton began rising, modern engineering concealed behind medieval splendor. Stone and brick encased every steel beam, the modern skeleton hidden forever beneath medieval skin.
13 meters of uninterrupted height, a church-like space achieved through engineering deception. Each floor added 10 meters of height. Neuschwanstein Castle climbed toward the clouds.
The main tower's 65 meters would crown the world's tallest castle, built on the edge of a cliff.
At 30 meters, workers faced winds that could sweep a man from the scaffolding in seconds. Tower windows framed Alps views from heights no medieval castle ever achieved.
50 meters above the cliff, carpenters assembled the tower's conical roof, timber by timber.
The tower's slate cone crowned the castle at 65 meters, the world's tallest, perched on a cliff.
The palace roof required 3,000 timber members, each cut to unique specifications.
80,000 slate tiles covered the palace roof, each placed by hand against the weather.
The Singers' Hall, 27 meters of carved wonder, paying tribute to Wagner and medieval legend.
Master painters had only hours to complete each fresco section before the plaster dried.
500 kilograms of gold leaf would transform the throne hall into a Byzantine dream.
Behind medieval walls, engineers installed running water, central heating, and telephone lines.
Windows engineered to 9/10th century precision sealed medieval chambers against Alpine cold.
The king's bedroom, 14 craftsmen worked 4.5 years on this single room alone.
Stonemasons carved heraldic figures directly into the facade, each stroke visible from the valley below. Balconies cantilevered over the cliff, engineered to frame Alpine panoramas for eternity.
An artificial grotto inside the castle, complete with waterfall and colored lights hidden in the walls.
The Bower Wing, final piece of the castle complex, rose in simplified but elegant form. By 1892, the Bower Wing completed the castle's silhouette, simplified but essential.
The square tower balanced the composition, its corners requiring absolute precision in every course.
The square tower's four-gabled roof demanded carpentry precision measured in millimeters.
The Knight's House connected the wings, arcaded galleries framing the upper courtyard.
Courtyard pavers laid in geometric precision, the first impression for all who enter.
Traditional Lüftelmalerei frescoes honored Bavaria's patron saints on the palace facade.
Hand-forged ironwork, from hinges to weather vanes, completed the medieval atmosphere.
Oak paneling with hidden compartments. The king's study harbored secrets in its very walls. 9/6 candles, the throne hall chandelier weighed over a ton suspended from hidden steel. 13 meters of careful hoisting. One mistale would shatter years of craftsmanship. 2 million mosaic pieces, each placed by hand to create a Byzantine cosmos at Ludwig's feet.
Coffered ceiling panels, each carved with unique mythological scenes, crowned the Singers' Hall.
A stage within a castle, where the king could summon Wagner's legends to life.
A silver swan fountain, running water delivered through the castle's most iconic symbol.
Carved doors weighed hundreds of kilograms, each custom built for its specific opening. Furniture crafted over years in Munich workshops finally reached its destination in the clouds. Silk and velvet by the 100 meters, textile artistry worthy of the castle's stone mastery. Paintings of legend and myth completed the stories written in stone and fresco.
Electric lighting,
Revolutionary technology disguised in medieval-style fixtures. A kitchen of industrial efficiency, hidden beneath the fantasy to serve the king in practical reality.
Marble staircases spiraled through the castle, the king's path from earth to his cloud-born sanctuary. Hidden corridors allowed servants to appear as if by magic, the castle's practical secrets. 17 years of construction dust washed away, revealing the white jewel Ludwig dreamed. Gardens carved from the mountainside framed the castle in carefully orchestrated nature.
The approach path choreographed the visitor's experience, each step building anticipation. The Marienbrücke, 9 meters above the gorge, rebuilt in steel to carry generations of admirers.
Final inspections caught details invisible to casual eyes, perfection demanded in every corner. Scaffolding that touched the sky for 17 years began its descent, the castle finally free. For the first time in 17 years, the castle stood revealed, a dream made stone.
17 years of construction debris cleared, the grounds prepared for their eternal purpose. Final polishing touched every surface. 17 years of craft prepared for eternity. The builders assembled one final time, craftsmen whose hands shaped a world wonder.
Down the road they built, the craftsmen departed, leaving behind something that would outlive them all.
Silence fell across the cliff for the first time in 17 years. Construction complete. Dawn touched Neuschwanstein Castle for the first time as a completed wonder. Stone transformed to gold.
150 meters of medieval dream, built with Industrial Revolution technology.
The Throne Hall, a Byzantine cathedral hidden inside a Romanesque castle on a Bavarian cliff.
The Singers' Hall, 27 meters of homage to Wagner, who never saw its completion.
From its cliff-top throne, the castle commands the view Ludwig dreamed of as a child.
17 years, 200 workers, the world's tallest castle, engineering mastery on a cliff. 17 years compressed to seconds. Watch the mountains surrender to human will.
From Bear Mountain to Fairytale Fortress, the transformation of 17 years becomes real.
Precision in every detail, the craft of generations concentrated in a single, impossible creation.
After 6 million gold marks, 200 master craftsmen, and 17 years of relentless labor, the dream stands complete.
From Bear Mountain Rock to the world's tallest castle.
A castle built for one man's dreams, now visited by 1.3 million souls every year, seeking the fairy tale that engineers made real.
Ever wondered how the modern world was built? It was shaped by engineering. Subscribe to Industrial Evolution.